I hope some of your edits include that recording. Just your goddamn face.
All right, welcome one, welcome all to the podcast. We don't even have a name for it yet.
That's the other thing too. On through Twitch, if you, I don't know if you could do it while streaming on your phone, but they're trying to do it more interactive on the computer, and you can switch the source of the audio and stuff. More on that later.
On the list, we're still learning how to stream and stuff. But
All right, are we starting? Is this
Yep.
it? All right. Like you said, there's not really a name for it, but
yet,
my name is Marcus, or the priest.
I'm Dion, the professor.
You know, TPP, the teacher, the priest, the poet.
The poet's away and doing poet things. He'll be around sometimes. Not today, obviously.
Writing those licks. Ready for the next banger, honestly.
But it's super late, so forgive it. Forgive us.
What time?
Bro?
It's almost 12:30.
12:24 a.m.
Oh my god.
But we just want to walk you all through the journey of everything it takes to make a podcast. I'm trying to think of like the very first thing we did.
Conceptualize, I think. I feel like just the idea of it, and then sitting months on the idea until we actually like, all right, let's.
Because I think people
Start
always
doing
like
it.
recommended it. It's like, you should start a podcast, but I mean, people always say that. And I'm pretty sure we were getting a little high at the time, but Mika's is being bad upstairs. Sorry, I'm pretty sure we were getting a little high, and then we are like, you know what? Let's just actually do it. And I remember we made a list of like goals. Made a literal list.
Check.
She's still out there. She's
No, I'm looking at the camera. They know. Checking it twice,
Man, I checked it a few times. Honestly, we gotta find the list. I should have brought it. We should. Next time.
I'm sure it's over there somewhere.
Yeah. But we made a list of like a whole bunch of things. First, like the first immediate goals we wanted to have, and then where we wanted to see the podcast go eventually. It sure did go that far, and that was like probably like a 30-minute process. But a nice little brainstorming thing, nice little brainstorming session. Got our Jimmy Neutron on. That was probably step one. That's always generic, but write down your goals. That shit's true. That shit
Timothy
works,
Neutron.
obviously. Made some checklists, some literal checklists. Like, I've made checklists since like 2012. I'm not gonna hold you. It's fucking crazy. But we checked some things off, such as lamps, lighting, microphones.
Camera.
Camera. We're still working on the
Still
camera.
working on the camera. We have it.
Is there actually? If you guys want.
Go ahead.
Oh, you know
Show and
what's
tell.
up.
It's over there on the chair. While you're walking away, though, hi audience. You did start recording on OBS, right? Okay. I just want to make sure. I don't want the only audio recording we have is that echoey shit. It should be the box. It's on under the flap. It's kind of hidden. Yep. Maybe grab the lens too. It makes it look a little more official. I don't know. Yeah, they get it. Yeah, perfect. You get it.
Here.
We're working on it.
This bad boy. MBD 4K UHD video. The CMOS camera digital zoom.
Shout out to Walmart.
Shout out to Walmart.
Not a sponsor, but
Walmart is
maybe.
right here. Not a
Maybe
sponsor,
one day.
yeah. But we gonna get this figured out and turned out. We only got like 12 seconds of memory with the standardized SD card it gave us, so it's a thing. Probably the last thing we have to get. So right now we just we just twitching it out like how we do on COD.
Soundproofing
Just
too.
playing COD. Soundproofing.
We're gonna make the audio a little better. We're gonna see what it sounds like this first time. We know it's not gonna be super bad, but we know it can be better.
Probably won't be super good either.
So.
My computer's doing some weird stuff right now. I'm getting hacked. Don't worry about that.
Oh, hell no. Just bear with us. It's all a step in I think that's kind of what we're getting at.
Steps in progress. It's a
it's
thousand.
long.
I've always heard like everyone hears about the death by 1,000 cuts, but just like everything, the law of duality, there's life by 1,000 cuts. It literally took 1,000 little things to make all this come back together. Like step 2, besides making the list, was probably cleaning up the basement. like the literal basement itself. Like it looks beautiful now, but it looked like a basement before. Like
It looked like a
if
basement.
you didn't know it, we're in the basement right now. Like if it wasn't apparent, but it looks like a little nook now. It's a nice little piece of civilization.
think, I mean, a lot of the basement was a group effort, like from moving things around, heavy stuff, to spraying things down with a hose, like power washing the walls,
We had to go and get a deck brush from Home Depot.
deck brush,
Took us
squeegee,
like 6 minutes.
you know, getting all that.
Because they have like 12 different types of deck brushes. They're like, what you
Do we
want?
get the
You
handle?
Want this one that has a
Do you get the
little
brush?
brushes with a long handle. That you want this short handle, big bristles. You want this detachable boy that has nunchucks. You want this one that's made of metal. You want the one that's made of wood. You want the one with the ergonomic.
Billy Mays here.
Right, like, bro. But we got one, and we got the sweeping, we got the scrubbing.
Shout out to my friend Shanna.
Very helpful.
Huge help. Huge help. I don't think we would even be halfway done without
Honestly,
her.
that's probably step 3 was enlisting the help of all of our associates. Shanna being one with the great help with all the furniture things.
Visual,
Yeah,
just helping
house
clean.
assistance.
She helped me
So,
hang
part
all of these, helped me get the tarp up, that kind of stuff. So shout out to her.
Some
Shout
great
out to her.
things. Then shout out to Lala for the lighting. This beautiful
Lala.
light that you can't see that lets you see us.
That lets you
was
see
provided
us.
by
That's
Lala.
what it's about.
We're illuminated right now. I just want to get like I want to zoom in on my face with the edit and be like, illumination. Like, edits, angels. I'm working on it. I'm trying to be an editor too. Hey man, I got a lot of stuff to do. I got 2 jobs. I got 4 jobs. We don't even get
I
into
know.
all that. But
When was the last time you worked 2 jobs? When was the last time you were working 2 jobs
it was
consistently
like
like
a year
that?
ago.
Really? Oh, that's
I was working at
Donato's.
Rossi
Yeah,
for a
that's right.
minute.
That's right. That's right. I was trying to think of like
Usually like every other year, your boy got 2, 3 jobs. It just be like that. I don't know why. Life is funny, I guess. But
man, what was it? UPS and Don Pablo. Was that what we were doing for a little bit? UPS Don Pablo's.
it feels like it. It's a blur.
Yeah, because we we were doing like prep work. We were cutting cheese with the wire. Yep, I remember now. 'Cause we used to go there
Doing that, but
early
I
as
don't
hell.
remember the time frame that I
Early
did
as
doing
hell.
that.
I remember
I mean,
jumping
oh,
in the
we were-
whip
we were
and
at
we were
UPS
listening to
at
that
the
10 to
same
10 by Big Sean, bro.
But that feels
10
weird.
to 10.
But I mean, we might have just been at Don Pablo's the whole time because there's a sweatshop.
Blacked
Actually,
out.
ironic. I meant to tell you, Angel, the GM at like T6,
Mhm.
he used to be a GM at Don Pablo's, a different Don Pablo's, and I told him like Tina was. He's like, oh, Tina.
Tina.
I was like, wow.
Wow,
You know Tina.
small. He's like, I don't want to.
No,
Neither
she's,
do
apparently
I.
she's very nice, and I guess, but I mean, he's probably different.
Not
when you're
nice
on-
with the money.
when you're on vacation, like it's the GM thing. So I don't know. I wasn't there. Whatever. But,
She was a nice lady.
yeah.
I feel like I'm just saying that just in case she sees this. I'm really hoping we
She
blow
was
up.
nice to us.
She was nice to us,
So,
yeah.
Props
Shout
to Tina
out
for
there.
having
What,
the
what
right
was,
favorites.
what was the other manager? Christy? The short one with the black hair? She was fine. She was looking. She looked good. I can't think of her name, but shout out to her too. She
Shout
taught me
out to
how.
all. They got free tacos.
Free
No
tacos.
Bruh. But back to our friends who assisted us, Lala by the Lighting. We got these awesome microphones
Generous donations
through
our
our
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe. So
We'll put the
yeah.
link in the video
Yeah, yeah, I'll have to
later.
Post that.
Whenever we post a video, you'll see a link to the GoFundMe.
We had to pull that generic move of like.
Love
I'm
that.
sorry, that's the sound of my hose. And
It's gonna echo
I-
several times.
No, it's not. It's
It
done
did.
Now. That's only a few times. That's
It
all
probably
that
came
matters.
through
That's not that
probably
bad.
came through the phone, the laptop, and our mics.
Well, next time I'll put it on vibrate, and the camera will just have a goddamn seizure.
4 times.
Okay, so
Maybe silent.
Jamie, she's like, "Can you eat tacos?" But
Can we eat tacos?
these microphones are pretty nice. They're like
Yeah.
plug in. They can plug into anything. They got weird little table stands. Maybe next time it's gonna be on the table. You ain't even know it.
Maybe on a
Next
little
time-
tripod.
Maybe, hey bro,
You
all
just
the
switch it
pods.
up.
2 pods, 3 pods, tripods. I don't even know. iPods. We gonna have iPods in this bitch next time.
Ooh.
But we got that camera. Man, that camera is pretty crispy, but it really only has 0.2 seconds of memory. Like, what the
To
fuck
be
am I
fair, I
looking at?
think it was just
What?
because we only have an 8 gigabyte memory card that it included. We haven't gone out of our way to get a new one. Mind you, he's working 2 jobs. I'm still
This-
working my 45, 50 hours we're busy.
So I guess we'll just take like 3
It'll
pictures.
take time.
We went to Cedar Point recently. We thought we were gonna be cool and take some videos, and it literally ran out of memory
On the way there.
Like what the
What?
what?
But yeah, back to the GoFundMe. Do we? I mean, we can name our donators, right? I don't think there's anything
I
wrong
don't
with
care. It was our friends from high school, Kyle and Riley.
that. Kyle and
So,
Riley,
like,
love you boys.
you can look it up if you want to. Good luck. That was back in the day. That was a decade now. We're old now.
I mean,
so.
it says their name on there. I think it's on a public domain too. I
Yeah,
mean,
Alan.
Alan.
Boom, roasted.
That's what I was gonna say. Alan.
My nigga.
Alan
But
Dalquist.
though, one of the things we also did, and it's kind of for funsies, and honestly, it was kind of just an excuse for me to wear my Black Panther costume. But for so much donations, I'm gonna put on my Black Panther costume, and Marcus is gonna get a Spider-Man costume.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Spider-Man, but
It'll be a
leave.
cool Spider-Man.
We'll leave some
It'll be a different take.
little secrets to it, but yeah, it's gonna
And
be
hey,
Spider-Man.
we're
It's
taking
gonna be good.
suggestions if you want to see us do something weird. in
True, we
costume,
are taking
like,
suggestions from
Yeah.
costume ideas, prank ideas, vlog ideas. You want to see us work out together, sweat it out for an hour.
as
let
Black
us know.
Panther and Spider-Man, like that would be pretty cool. Last time I went to Meyer and I'm pretty sure we got yogurt, we got some chicken nuggets, we got some like chicken, like some like actual chicken. I think we got cat litter. We got some water. We were still in fucking Hartville at the time with our like rusty ass sediment water, so we were buying
Sediment.
bottled water because we can't drink that shit. That's poison. But we ran into some people and everyone was like, "Are you Black Panther?" And I'm just like,
I could be. You see these?
I definitely am.
Be like, you
I'm
see
like,
these?
have you ever seen T'Challa and me in the same place? I thought not.
I thought not. But cause what you said the last time, and I was thinking last time I worked out, I was in shorts and a t-shirt and I almost died. My man wants to put us in spandex, brother.
It's lighter than you would think. It's not spandex.
Mine is.
Oh,
Well, spoiler alert.
but hey, mine isn't span. Mine is light breathing, cheap shit.
It's not. It's
His is authentic. His
Yeah,
is
it's
worn by
authentic.
Miles Morales himself.
his self.
Nah, mine ain't like that.
Shout out to
Like
the
that.
boy. Definitely need a new table. That's on the list too. Just
Yeah,
something a little
the next
higher
thing's
up.
on the list. We got this table, and it's a nice table, but we need a table that's actually the size of real men. This
Real
table
men.
is for little men who play poker on Tuesdays, not even on the weekend.
Not even on
like
weekends.
on Tuesdays and Wednesdays
have
when their
that
wives are at work.
They have that short time after 5 where their wife kind of hasn't gotten home yet. And they're like 5 to 7, like
Yeah.
you guys play poker, and it's not even like full squad. It's like 3 people. Like,
We need that big boy.
We need a big boy
weekend
bar.
table.
we need like
where
a bar
We're like,
because we have bar
hey,
stools.
We're stepping out. We're making some money. That's what we need. And next on the list, we get a big boy table. And we're gonna get
On
some
the list.
posters up in this bitch. Man, we got some nice posters right now.
We got something.
gonna get some posters.
It's something right now.
On the list. But I'm about to go home, smash some tacos. Jamie says she made some tacos. I've been saving up some Taco Bell sauce. I went to Taco Bell 2-3 times in the past 3 weeks. Saving up on sauce.
You said 2 to 3 times in the last 2 to 3 weeks. So
Yeah.
like once a week.
Yeah. Hey, that's a lot.
Well, I mean,
It could be
in the
more.
last, in the last 4 to 5 days, I want to say I've went 2 to 3 times, and because you just reminded me, I gotta go talk to Kayla. I don't know Kayla who, but they forgot my crunch wrap over there at Taco Bell. I won't even name the location. You know, I'll give you guys the benefit of the doubt. But
now.
for now, I gave them a call and they said, you know what, you come back tonight or come back tomorrow. Say Kayla sent you. I said, okay, Kayla.
We gonna get this
This-
crunch wrap or we gonna get it back
I'm
in
about to
blood?
say,
That's all
better
I'm
get that
saying.
crunch wrap. That's all I know.
That's
It
all
better
I'm
not be
saying.
wrong. I swear to God, if I see some sour cream on it.
Alright, so
So
I'm excited for work. I work a double. I work at Devassi in the morning, and then I work at Table 6 after that.
Chef and I were busting chops on servers and stuff because they always talk about doubles. What's your double? What's your double look like? Like hours?
Oh, I was like, what do you?
How many hours?
But and it sucks just because Javasi, just based on the nature of what I do, it kind of depends, but likely 10:45 to like 3, and I'll have to be at table 6 at 4:30. But in between that, I usually have to come home and let sure my dog takes a poop because she be cooped up, and I like to make sure she sees the sunlight because she's a gargoyle. So
So like that's 5 hours, 6 hours at Gervasi,
no,
and
like 5,
and then
maybe like 4, 4,
how many hours at?
and usually like another 4 at T6.
So you're working an 8-hour shift.
But hey,
Is
that
it
break,
really a
that in
double?
between, hey, and between
Exactly,
that,
you get an in between.
but I don't get it in between. I don't do any. The in between is wasting my gas.
So-
It would be easier if I just stay there and just didn't have to do anything. If I got a lunch break and got to sit in a room, that would be awesome. No. I have to go from one job, down traffic,
I feel like-
go home, change my clothes while my dog poops, and it's a stress thing because like she knows I'm about to leave, so she's not pooping. She's looking at me. She's just sniffing me, and she's like, "It smells like you're about to leave, Papa." And I'm just like, "Don't look at me." Puts on belt,
stress.
puts on shoes, changes clothes. So I'm just like,
We can leave it up to the viewers or whatever. But Chef and I were saying like we're usually there for like 10 or 11 hours, and that's just a shift. Like that's just our shift.
that's just slavery. But there are advantages to that. At least you can better prepare for your day.
And not to even just use you as an example, like someone that works at the same restaurant, like some of our servers will work 3 to 4 hours in the morning and stay until like 7 or 8. So that's like another 3 or 4 hours. So like they're like 7 to 8 hours. They're like, oh, I gotta work a double today. I'm like, that's a normal shift. An 8-hour shift is what your average American works.
It's pretty fucked, is what it is.
So that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I'm
Like,
not
are
saying
y'all
I
really
agree
not
with
built
it.
like that?
Like, I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying y'all really getting extorted like that. That's all I'm saying. I'm just like, that's pimped out. Y'all getting pimped out is what I'm saying. Y'all putting in a high
I mean, I
level
do-
of work,
obviously-
and y'all getting a little bit of screwed. That's a pyramid scheme.
The servers too. Like, not talking about us. I'm just mean like the servers too. My point is, they wouldn't like a server wouldn't survive working a regular 40-hour.
Not mentally or financially.
I mean, not to say they couldn't. I mean, that's probably really controversial. I better backtrack what I'm saying. I'm just saying,
Real
like,
hard.
the few people I've heard complain about, oh, I don't want to be here for 8 hours standing on my feet, I feel like would have trouble working just your average 40-hour, not a cook or whatever kind of slave, because that is slavery. I hate seeing. It's more daunting to watch how much they're making compared to what I make, and I'm there like an extra hour or two longer too. But someone that's working like at a merchandise store or Walmart or whatever, that's their every day. So I don't know.
It is pretty crazy, but like that's just what's wrong with America. I definitely have never been a favor of that obvious farce that
Clock in,
time
clock out.
is money. Like, no, time is
Your
not
effort.
a direct correlation to money. Anyone who's ever actually been successful tells you that effort is a correlation.
How much you're gonna put into it.
How much you're going to make. Like deals, like not single things, but it's more about content. It's quality over quantity. It's that obvious argument. It's not about the quantity of hours. And generally, it is pretty fucked because like the whole back of house industry does important work, and they definitely don't get paid as much as they should. But what is the word? The society views the front of house people as doing a more important, quote, hard air quote, job. So the distribution is high. It's like a weird pyramid scheme. Like they literally are on average there for less hours, and on average almost always make more money.
Sometimes double.
And like on times of extreme exponents, like times of holidays or weird shit like that, then don't even make any sense. And like you don't get no holiday bonus.
So yeah, I definitely backtracked some of my statement. I don't think that servers aren't built for 40-hour weeks or whatever, or couldn't work the same. It's just unfortunate, especially because like it's just when you get so used to making that kind of money in a 4-hour shift, it's like, oh yeah. But to bring it all full circle, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I hate the idea of working 40 hours. Most of the time, over 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours. You know,
And putting
trying.
in high quality service and then getting a standardized amount of pay.
And yeah, and just trying to make ends meet and stuff. I'm just like, I'm tired of clocking in, tired of making whatever someone else deems I am worth. You know, I want to do stuff like this where I'm putting in effort and getting what I get back, like getting back what I put into it, kind of thing. So,
Or at least the value won't be determined by someone else. Or at least it'll be popular consensus, not some weird standard that doesn't even make any sense to us. So, I'd rather be judged by our peers. That's way better. But I was gonna say something else when we were talking about like the whole sort of thing.
we were talking about how we set everything up. Hand you that because, oh my gosh,
I don't know what that is.
It's a moonshine.
That's illegal.
I don't know why I didn't put any in yours. Should have put some in your
We're
mason.
not drinking moonshine because moonshine is illegal.
Oh, I had to double back on that. Yeah, maybe. It's a brand moonshine, so does that count?
No, we're still not drinking that because of the movie copyright.
Well, I should specify they are not. Their brand name is not moonshine. It is blank blank moonshine. But I mean, it's right there. You can see if you.
Oh, I didn't see that. I thought you were saying blank blank like you had the blicky. I thought you were saying blank blank moonshine. I'm just like.
You know what's up.
Seeing stars? I'm just like.
Then you seeing nothing. You seeing
nothing?
God.
Okay. I'm just like,
Talk to me.
It'll knock you out.
The
That makes
priest.
sense. I feel
The
it.
priest send you on the way.
Yeah.
But no, I was just saying I need a little polishing that bitch off. I should have gave you a little.
I'm cool. I'm still sipping on this. I'm gonna
Feel like
take
I'm
the
on
rest of this
episode
because
Coke once.
again, your boy gotta work. But and I still have things to do. I got tacos to eat, and I'd like to play a little bit of COD. So
That ain't happening. You'll eat because that's a necessity, and
I have to.
you won't play COD, though.
I might. I might. Hey.
Viewers, right now, I'm telling you, he ain't playing no COD. What time is it? 12:45. You got to be up. What time? 9.
9:30.
You ain't playing no COD.
You'd be spread.
No, I wouldn't.
He owes me $1 if I play COD.
$1. All right. What's
We got
today?
it.
The
We got it, chat.
17th. Yeah. If y'all see him online on the
I'm gonna have the dollar
17th,
right here. I'm gonna have the dollar like.
it'll be 4 quarters.
I'm gonna edit a dollar. I'm gonna edit a $4 right here.
It'll be
One of
4
them Krabby
quarters.
Patty dollars. I was just like.
Cha-cha-ching. No, I'll supply you with $1. Here, I'll drink to it too.
I meant just for that as specific.
He's one of those guys though. If I know if I bet him or entice him, he will. Like that run last night, I knew he was gonna get me just because we said
had
it. Like he got me. He beat me in a race. When was the last time you could
It
say
was-
that? And
That's
I mean
the first time
endurance wise, yeah. It was. Oh yeah, I
I'm
guess
quite
that would
sure
be.
your highest speed was probably higher than my highest speed, but consistency. The turtle.
You are consistent, yeah.
The turtle beats the hare, and just shouts to chase. I still remember, like that's one of my favorite things. Broke that man's soul. Back in our college days, I was a chubby boy. I was a thick lad.
Oh, give it to him straight.
I was a thick
You
lad. I was
dick.
husky.
He's
I was
husky
Gabriel
boy.
Iglesias husky. I was fat, but I was husky. You know what I mean?
You big boy.
But, one of our roommates, we were doing some weird stuff. We lived on the 5th floor, I guess for environment. We lived on the 5th floor. That's all the way
Where
at
was
the top.
this? Presidential.
Presidential Hall in Toledo when we went to university way back in our schooling days.
UT.
But we, for whatever reason, I want to say it was like raining outside and we were just messing around. I feel like it was just like we were doing some weird stuff. But Chase was talking heavy, like, "Oh, I can go down the stairs faster than you guys." And
Why don't I remember this?
What?
Why don't I remember this?
You don't remember?
Keep
I don't
going.
remember
Keep
what
going.
this
I mean,
did. Like, I feel like we were doing something entirely different. But I remember it was generally his idea to turn it into a contest, and you being an ex-cross-country track star, you're just like, of course. And me just having pride, fat man pride, I'm just like, I'll at least get my time in. But we timed each other, like we had took turns having someone stand at the bottom, and Marcus went first because he was the runner and he was the most stretched. And I'm just
I feel like I
nah.
do remember this now.
You went first, but you went all the way down. You had a fast time. I don't remember what it was. I couldn't tell you what the numbers was, but you had a good time. Chase went. He had a good time. I went. My time was better than Chase's.
He's like, that's all I remember.
He said, no, I remember. I remember more. There's more to the story. He's like, no, ain't no way. He said, there ain't no way. He's like, best 2 out of 3. I'm like,
oh, okay. Yep.
Okay.
I remember now.
We ran it back, literally. We didn't run back up the stairs because you got to conserve energy for the 2 out of 3. We went back up.
Didn't you guys do it at the same time?
We went again. No, we didn't go at the same time, but he went that time. He went, then I went.
I just feel like I remember I was down. I stayed down the whole time.
His time was better than mine. I'm just like, okay, you won that set, so I won the first set. He won the second set.
I'm pretty sure I'm just down there keeping time.
Literally, he was just like, because like, we were running down. Literally, it was like.
So there was no bias. I am the clock guy.
Yeah. And Marcus had the best time anyway, so I'm just like, he already won. But the very last time, I got him, and he's just like, there ain't no way. I just lost to a fat man. I'm just like, yeah, bitch. Look at my belly.
I think one of my favorites is like just you being athletic and well, one of my favorites of you being a little bigger, but still showing your athletic ability with Chase being present. Because you do that a lot, but without Chase being present.
Not a lot of witnesses.
But there's a couple times when Chase was there.
Chase was just one of those, like, you're a chubby man. You can't. It's just his logic was a chubby man can't beat a skinny man. How is this possible?
Well, remember that one time it was me, you, Chase, and Alex. Don't know. We were up to no good. I know that. Middle of Maslin, after 2 a.m., that kind of thing. People pull up that, shouldn't be there, 12. And we all start running, and there's a bush. It was
oh, I do remember.
By some houses.
Poet was there. Yeah. We were running back.
Jamal was there too. Yep, you're right. And you and I cleared the fucking bush, and Jamal, Chase.
It was like a rose bush.
Yeah, it was almost
like
to our chest.
It was like up to your titties. It was a bush that like I ain't never heard of before, but I was just like, I don't know if I can make it. But we would have lost a lot of time going around the bushes, and Marcus went over there. And I'm gonna go too.
A little background on Dion and I. Like, we're very in sync. Like, if I'm gonna do it, he's gonna do it, or he's gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, or just enough of our past. He knows that if I'm going one way, he gonna follow. If I see him going another way, like, text me, let me know where you go.
Definitely in tune.
Top.
Especially when running from the odds.
So like as soon I was like, hey, I'm going this way. I'm over the bush. I turn around, I see this man clear this bush. I was like, we on the way. And then I see Jamal and Chase run up to it to their chest.
They're like,
and they just literally run around like,
oh hell.
like literally like
run around.
Dion and I like slam into Chase's house. Like,
I'm pretty sure we didn't know where
we didn't even know where they were. It was like 3 or 5 minutes before they get back. We was gone, bro. Yeah. I'll never forget that one though. Like, cause I had already made it, and just turn around, see you, like literally cow jumped over the moon. Not a weight thing, but yeah. And then to see Chase and Jamal, they're like, never mind, and go around. It's my favorite.
I want to say that was a day of TPing, or no, that was eggs.
Eggs or TP. It was one of them. No, it makes me want to say TP because when we got eggs, we got 64, or we got the 264s, and we couldn't carry those. We were in the car, and we threw them out of the car. I remember that too. So it had to be TP because we had them in a book bag. Story for another time. Story for another time. I mean, it's been over 10 years. I think we're in the clear. I think after
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, none of this is
all
proven.
just for artist interpretation.
I am drinking a little bit. Yeah,
this is all just cap.
I'm drinking a little bit. I forget some of it. Yes, sir. That's another thing I can't wait for. I feel like our podcast, like, we're gonna tell a lot of stories people haven't heard before. Tell a lot of our friends' favorite stories. They're like, "Oh, you got to tell this one on the podcast. We got to hear this. We got to hear this one."
Honestly, I feel like we had a lot of weird stuff that happens. We do.
I do say that a lot. Like,
I'm just like, what? Like
That is my
what?
quote. I often quote and like,
Like what the
I
what?
live the weirdest life. Like I live a very odd life. It's just circumstances most of the time. It's not like I don't choose to live this life. Well, sometimes I do,
What's up?
but well, sometimes I do. But this is stumbling upon things. I mean, you name it. I mean, to bring it back up, don't want to bring up too much, but allegedly that night of alleged egging, when we allegedly had eggs, 64 pack, two of them. It is one of my favorite stories. Like I cannot wait until we could actually, tell that a little bit. Just wait until y'all hear this, because it was one of like the first times I think Dion went egging. I mean, it could have been one of the first times just with us. I don't know if you went outside of us, but
I think it was the first time.
it just ends up being one of my favorites,
It was
just because the
just a running thing. Just like
circumstance.
every time I come out when they were doing fuck shit, because usually I was a pretty good kid in high school, but they were on some hood shit, and I was like, I guess sometimes every once in a while I would go, but every time I
As
would
long
go
as
for
his
the
pants
first
are still
time,
on.
it would just be pandemonium. Shit would just go sideways.
It
It
was
would
always the
always
first time
start off.
too.
It would always start off so good, and then it would always go fucking
It would
sideways.
be good for an hour and then sideways.
Like next time we're going to the story about the street sign. That's what we'll do next time. Yeah,
I don't want to.
next time.
That one still hurts.
Only because I don't have anything. Only because I'm just like all we have is this story. All we have is that.
True. I I had one for the longest, and I gave it to Chris. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I gave it to Chris Rittenhouse.
Chris, you better still have that sign, you nerd.
You better. You better. He probably don't. He had multiple. That's the reason why I gave it to
You
him.
better have at least one. You have a nice collection going.
Soon. And I just as we tell these stories, I'm thinking of people we could have on the podcast, and we could tell some of these stories with them here. Like, do you remember that time? Get Alex on here. Get Chase, Chris, Riley, Kyle, Dom. Get them all on here.
If they have time.
Imagine that. Imagine getting the drum line from like our graduating class or something. Be
There
cool
would
as
be
fuck.
a lot of microphones.
We could share.
I just
We
imagine
share.
everyone is like Glee.
Honestly, I feel like once we hear this too, because we can turn this up. I don't know if I'm even turned up enough. Hopefully, I am. I never checked it again.
We should have checked out on the independent thing on the computer thing. I meant to look at
Again,
yours.
we're
I know
learning.
mine was okay because I left it exactly how it was, but
We're learning.
I'm very positive with the editing software. I can turn it up pretty high individually. So
We'll find out.
we'll find out on the list. Alright, is there anything else? Anything else on this first one?
When you were flipping through Twitch, did you see the setting where you can save the stream?
I was trying to find it unless I have it already on, or like, and I only had like the one video, so I'm like, unless it's like a thing that doesn't even happen until after you have your video. But I don't know. I hope it gets saved. Probably, likely.
I'm curious if I can
Like,
pull it
I
up on
wonder
my
if
phone.
I'm about to say, I'm about to see right now. Settings, streams,
Just one moment.
buffering. I'm about to put up a. Yeah, store pass broad. Okay, yeah, it's right here. Yes, automatically stored for up to 14 days. Cool. It might just be like a laptop thing because this was not how it was on my phone. Bet. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah,
can't wait to
nerds.
set everything up a little more properly. I feel like my bag is weird right now because I want the table to be up so I can,
Up like Trump.
and I'm just instead.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we gonna do.
I think my plan tonight is I'm gonna eat something and go work out. I think that's
Wouldn't
the
blame
plan.
you. Worked out for a little bit, but I was tired. And I forgot, bro. I forgot my freaking headphones at home,
How you do
and I
that
was
again?
like,
How you do that?
I was charging them because I don't ever actually charge them, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna charge them overnight, and I plugged them in beside my bed. Literally, like, I was halfway there, and I'm just like,
Did you have Jamie spare?
she had her spare, but as a lesson in discipline to myself, I made myself go without any. I'm just like, you know what? You fucking deserve it. You fucking deserve it. You know
Good
what?
for you, but I mean,
I'll remember this pain and it will make me stronger.
I feel like
It's my hate
I'd
fuel.
be more
It
disciplined.
fuels my hate fire.
Be more disciplined if I ate a little junk food. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go work out, but that seems torturous. Like, I forgot my earbuds. If someone has some for me to use, I'm not gonna use them.
Nah.
Sounds pretty fucking horrible.
I'm gonna have to edit a Spartan 300 Leonidas face on my shit. Like,
Probably gonna have to
nah.
edit a lot of bleeps.
And you know, Jamie, like, I was on the treadmill and Jamie was like, "Do you want me to get the headphones?" I was like, "She's like, you look so miserable right now." I'm just like, "Look how you feel.
Doing that 12.
Look how you feel."
12-minute mile and a half. What do you average? Like 1.2
What?
On the
Rephrase
elliptical.
the question.
On the elliptical when you run your 12 minutes. You average about a mile and a half.
Yes. Yes. I will. Well,
That's
honestly,
a miserable
like a
mile.
mile and a half. Honestly, usually closer to a mile and a half.
It just sucked running that mile with no.
And anytime I go to the gym and I like to do like my workouts and stuff, I like to do my cardio last because that's when it gets harder. Don't be a little bitch.
Hear that first. You heard that here
Mhm.
first.
From the professor. You want your doctor's day doctor's stuff.
You want to not look like a teacher?
Boom, roasted. You don't want to look like a teacher. You want to look like a sexy
Shout out to
professor.
my teachers.
That's
out there,
hard.
you know, I
Yeah, you
don't-
could be a teacher or a
mean,
professor. I'm about to get that in on t-shirts, like professor over teacher.
Buy our merch.
Yeah,
When we
we
maybe.
probably, hopefully.
I've been watching.
Sponsor us, somebody.
Like I said, I've been on
Nike?
YouTube a lot, and we could like pay someone through Fiverr or something to make digital art of us or
Blaze.
some of our shirts, concepts, and stuff. Blaze.
I never sent him a picture of my face. Okay, because I already actually now that I thought about that, he's gonna be like, you never sent me a picture. Okay, fine, checkmate. But I'm wait, that's check. I take it back. That's not checkmate. That's check. But
I don't
I'm
play enough chess.
I'm gonna spin the block. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna spin the block. But that's the next step. We got to get some sort of weird, super unified logo. I imagine like a weird circle, and it's just like TPP. It's like almost like a hero.
Imagine
logo.
like a TPP, like a circle, like a fire ring, like a ring of fire.
That'd be cool if it was like a flame. That would be dope because Lolo has a cricket. I still literally don't know what that is, and it's so funny. I went to see my mom and I tried to explain to her what it is. I was like, "Do you know what it is?" She's like, "No," and I'm just like, "From what I understand, it's a 3D printer that's not a 3D printer. It's called a cricket, but you can make stuff out of it like buttons and stickers of
Is this
whatever."
thing Lolo was telling us about.
Yeah.
At the bar.
hmm And it's literally, I'm just like, it's not a 3D printer. And I'm like, are you sure? But I guess it's not. I don't know. I'm a noob when it comes to crafting. But I'm just like, let me get stickers
Do you
of
have
my
to load
face.
the buttons, like
I,
solo?
I don't
Like,
even
one at a time?
understand what, because I'm like, how can this thing make stickers and buttons and a cup? Because she also made a cup for Jamie. I'm just like, this is all one machine? And I'm just like, it's not a 3D printer?
What's it called? Just
A cricket. Cricket. It's pronounced cricket, but it's not spelled like the animal.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Spell it.
I don't know. You're the spelling guy.
Well, I mean, if it's not spelled like an animal,
Hey,
how else do you spell it?
I don't know, my nigga. I don't know. It's not spelled like the sport either. I don't know.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
No, yeah, see, I don't know.
Cricket printer, printing machine, cricket, cut. It's cut.
Yes, cricket.
I just want to see.
We're Googling. But show me. I need to know as well. I don't even understand.
It's big. I imagine like something handheld.
That's basically a 3D printer. It's essentially what it
That
is.
looks like a 3D printer.
Like it's not like it's definitely like a printer that makes 3D things. It's not like so. I mean, I guess like I understand, but huh.
Editor, go ahead and put that on the screen right here.
Mhm.
Maybe one day.
Yeah. No, I can do that. Give me some time. I can do that. The professor's at it. I'm cooking up.
Is that right?
Let me cook. Just let me cook.
Dion, go ahead and put that here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
That's good. Yeah.
I
I'm gonna
can't
get
even-
that
I can't
too.
even
I'm gonna
pull
get
up the
that.
picture. I was like gonna.
If you can find that file, I'll use that exact picture. Save it. If you save it and download it, send it to me. I will use that exact picture and I will put it up right there.
Get, like,
Yeah.
copyright strike or something. As soon as I go to.
They don't know
save
what it is.
they're
Just don't
like,
make sure that they can't read the label.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
No, they can't read the label.
I was just gonna show them
Oh,
what it is. In
no,
case
I'll
we
show.
get it.
No, I'll put it there. If you send it to me,
You gonna
I'll
put
put
it
it there.
there. You gonna put it
Yeah,
there.
you gotta send it to me.
Viewers, if
Just
you don't know what
wait.
it look like, you gonna have to
Wait,
Google
I'm gonna get it
yourself.
because it's
I
good
ain't gonna-
practice. I like the. If you want to be good at something, chat, you have to practice. And mastery is 10,000 hours, and I've got about 10 hours of editing skills. So I need to get on it. Okay, don't deprive me of this learning opportunity.
10,000?
It's mastery.
How many hours are in a year?
I don't know.
Hey Google.
Yeah,
How many hours are in a year?
1 year is approximately 8,765.813
Yeah, so like
hours.
1.25 years.
Oh, that. I don't know why I was thinking a lot more, but.
By this time next Christmas, I'm gonna be like Scooby Bop the boot about the boot editing, yeah. I'm gonna edit a piano right here.
I feel like
Ooh,
that's consistent.
hard. I'm gonna edit a piano right here. Oh, wait
I
on
feel
it.
like
That'll be hard.
Um,
That's
hey,
mastery.
more kudos to you, man. If you can do it, like
That's all it
I feel
takes.
like that's dedicated time. Like that would be 10,000 hours dedicated time.
But hey, I'm a master. Like life by 1,000
YouTube.
cuts,
On
death
YouTube.
by 1,000 cuts. I've watched literal entire like collegiate lectures that are like 32 hours long in like 25-minute intervals. Yeah, sometimes it took 2 weeks.
You gotta watch out.
Like I don't have my phone. But I was gonna say just to prove I'm not capping, I will show you my Audible list. Like,
His
oh
phone
man.
is hanging up
Yeah, my phone is recording for now, but wait till we get that camera together, then I can show you my shit. But
You gotta watch Too Mad on YouTube.
too mad.
You remind me of Too Mad so much. Shout out,
Oh, this is a person.
shout out to Too Mad. I know he'll never. Ever
I'm gonna
see
get it.
this.
I'm gonna get a
But he's
photo
like-
and like.
He be making
Too
his
Mad.
own videos, and he is a professional editor, man.
Because it just takes time, and especially like I've noticed, like once you get your portfolio together and once you get your edits together, then they will just be at your disposal, and it's way easier to just get them from the library instead of going out and finding it, going out and finding it. That's literally half the process, especially when you're starting, just going out and finding the shit that you want, and then putting it there, and then actually putting it how you want. So if you already have it on there, then you just have to figure out to put it how you want.
It's gonna show you the only thing that you probably know from Too Mad. If you know anything from this guy, if you've ever seen or heard this, it'd be this video.
Oh, hey. I'm just diagnosed, man. I know we couldn't Skype tonight, but that's alright. Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's that's me. That's me back in that's like me back in 09.
That's funny.
That's my body type back in 09.
That's not why I brought it up.
That was my body type when I be chased down the stairs. Just FYI, if you didn't have a good visual,
Visualize Too Mad for real without.
running down the stairs going Mach 5.
But no, Too Mad just not visually, obviously not anymore. But the hair, obviously, the glasses.
I'm gonna get a new
and
fade
the
soon too.
content.
Like
You
chat,
just-
this is my hair right now.
Look at it. You look just like Too Mad.
Give me like a
I
week.
wish we could tag
Next
him
stream,
and he would
I'm gonna
see
come
it.
back with like I'll entirely do. I'm gonna come back with that new fade Riz. I was like, hey baby,
Hey,
this
Too
is
Mad.
that. Hey, can I take you on a date to get in the car? That's what it's going. Next week it's gonna be get in the car.
But no, Too Mad. If you see this, my brother, he looked just like you.
He looked just like me. Who's older?
You're actually way older. He's like,
He looked just like me. You're a clone.
I saw-
You're
I
a
saw
Dion.
the video.
You're a Dion mid look-alike.
I
I want all the smoke.
I saw a
I'm
3-year-old
sorry. I'm
video where
joking.
He was only 19. So he's like,
You're probably funny. If you're
He
anything
is-
like
he's
me,
funny.
you're probably funny as
He's
hell.
funny.
I'm not gonna hold you. You know what?
But-
I'll watch your videos.
That's what I was gonna say. Bring us on a video, bring us to
Collab.
Ones. He'd be on Cold Ones. He was on Cold
Oh.
Ones and stuff. They went to Australia. It was just cool because like
My not
Legal
knowledge of
events.
you is not disrespect. I'm just ignorant to everything on the
Yeah.
internet. I'm sorry. I live under a
speaking
rock.
Speaking of,
Or he's about to roast me right
I'm
now.
about
What?
to roast you.
Oh jeez, what? Wait, oh, I wonder if Corinne downloaded Demon Slayer. Oh, please. Okay, Marcus, I lied. The one thing that will stop me from playing Call of Duty, like I will give you $1 right now. I will take it out of my pocket and throw it on the table like tap if Demon Slayer is downloaded.
$1 next time.
We'll see. That's a
Um,
factor. Ooh, I wonder.
Bring him back. Remember when we took that picture down here, and I was like, send that to me, and then you didn't, and I messaged you.
I did.
And then I messaged you at work to send it to me, and then you opened it, didn't say anything.
I was doing
And
something.
then I messaged you on Messenger to send it to me, and then so get this. He sends it to me.
I did.
He doesn't save the picture to his phone.
I forgot in the moment. I posted it immediately.
He posted it.
I had to
his
screenshot it
story,
from my story.
and he didn't send me the screenshot.
What did I say?
Viewers, he sent me his story again. I don't know if you've ever done that.
I don't know what
before.
the difference is. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, because you're a goddamn grandpa. But when you send someone the story, it's like viewing the story again. It's like, Dion posted this story. So when the 24 hours is up, one, I won't be able to see it. Two, I can't save this picture without just taking a screenshot,
Yeah,
which
just
I
screenshot
don't
it?
want to do. Like, it would say reply to Dion and have
Just
the three
crop
dots.
it. Just crop that bit. That's editing. Just
How about just save the picture and send it to me?
Well, next time.
Do you know how to
Hey,
save it?
hindsight's always 2020. I was just excited. Yes, I know how to do it. I was just
I bet you
excited.
don't know how to.
Okay. Yes, it's easy.
Why did you send me the story then?
Because it was after I already posted it. Literally, after I took that picture, I immediately just sent it to
And
my story.
You pull up your story and you save it from your story. Do
That's
you
what
know how to
happens.
do that? No.
That's what happens.
No, that you did the
I
wrong
can't even
thing.
do
That's
it.
on. Do it.
I can't.
That's on. I know your phone's up.
Do it.
So here, I'll post something.
Let me try. That way I can try to do it.
Show you.
No, I don't want you to do
I'll
it.
show you what you're doing
No,
wrong.
I want to
you're
try
just
to do
gonna
it.
Send it to you again.
I want to try to do
I'll show
it.
you what you're doing wrong. Look, I sent it to
I
the
did.
story,
I did. Right.
So it's in my story. I go up here. You click your story. You click your three dots. Fuck. Oh, they moved it. They moved it from the update. You see down there that download button? Hit download and it hits saved.
Yes.
So then now you can just go to your images and it's saved. What you did was you went to your story, you clicked those three dots, and you sent it to me.
I mean,
that's not the same.
That's just
'Cause I
stupid
can't
that
say-
it doesn't
and it
do the same
expires.
thing. So that's not my fault. That's stupid programming.
I understand what you're saying, but
That's
what you're
stupid
doing,
programming.
What you're doing
It's
is
stupid.
silly. But what you're doing makes sense through like a programming standpoint too. You're sending someone a viewable story that's only viewable for 24 hours. So like, of course I can't save
It should
I
just
don't
be
have
the
access
picture.
to it.
That's weird.
'Cause, like, if
I guess I
wasn't
understand why
friends-
that's an option, but I thought it would send you that picture. Like, why would I even do that? But it's too late. It was a good picture, but there'll be more.
Soon.
Last one. That's it. All right.
But
I think that's it for now.
I need that picture. You need to save that the correct way and send it to me.
I don't even have the original one without the.
That's why
Like,
I just showed you how to
thing.
save it.
No, I mean like without the words over it.
Well, you can edit it once you save it like that. So like,
Can you take the words off of it like that?
yeah, so I saved that picture from my story. You could click up here and click edit. So if there was something already typed there, you can take it, move it, and remove it.
Oh.
So like, here,
That's
I
cool.
can show you an example with my stories. Make sure there's nothing crazy on any of my stories. That's me smoking. Oh, there's progress of my April recap. So like this one has all kind of writing on it or whatever. But if I hit edit, I can edit all of it.
Is that your snap?
Yeah, this is my snap. I sent it to someone. I saved it because I thought it was fucking hilarious. But after you save it, you can just
Even if it's
edit.
someone else's words, you can still do this?
Yes. Or you can. Well, I don't know if I could, but
That's what yeah.
when you take your snap story and you save it, take that picture before you send it to me, erase that stuff, and then send it to me.
I guess if I can do it, yeah. That's cool. On the list.
I'm educating grandpa. Call you the grandpa, no longer the professor.
That can be both of those things. They're not mutually exclusive.
Oh, I was about to say they're definitely not interchangeable.
They could be interchangeable. They could be all those things. I could be one day a grandpa and then a professor.
I know some wise. I mean, most grandfathers are wise, but I just feel like not all professors are grandfathers.
If anything, less grandfathers are professors. But I feel like there's more professors who are grandfathers than there are grandfathers who are professors, like proportionately. You know what I mean?
I'll let you have that one because I don't know. I honestly don't
It's just
know.
like one of those weird statistics. So I'm just like the odds of having a grandpa and him being a professor are like of everyone in the world would probably be like low.
I feel like your first statement of them being interchangeable, like aren't they? You know what? Well, like I said, that's why I said I'm not gonna
It's
touch
perception.
it. I'm gonna let you
It's
have it.
definitely a perception kind of thing.
I'm gonna let you have it. I'm just not gonna speak on it.
We'll let you
Whatever
decide. Can grandpas be professors, chat? Let us know.
Let us know
Dun,
down in the
dun,
comments.
dun.
And on that note,
Yeah, I think that's it.
I think
I don't know how to. Let me just figure out how to close it.
let us know in the comments. Can professors be grandfathers?
I'm gonna put the Dragon Ball Z ending. I was like, next time on.
Dragon Ball
Something words.
Z.
Yeah.